Hi friends, now in the second part of this particular series, I'm going to go ahead with the question under the SR, how to frame good questions for the systematic review. Fine, I have done my ROL, my initial work has been taken care of. Now I'm moving towards the systematic review. So what kind of a questions do I need to take care from my end? So that is what I need to find out. So the question is, do I possess a well framed question for my research or not? Now here four things need to be kept in mind for any person who is going to proceed further with the systematic review. First and foremost, it has to be a very clear review process. Now this is something that one needs to be focused. It's not that we prepare or design in whatever way. Now trust me, the moment I see the questionnaire in front of me, I understand how much of the efforts have been put forth into it. We can really understand, and I have already given you the hint through the logical processes that I've taken care of in the other what should I say, the playlist wherein I have started off with the logical thing, and how well, and you will see once I proceed further how from the statement itself you can come to know whether the person is proceeding further in the right direction of the research or not. Next is the defined review. Did I clearly define my review process, that I'm going to take care of it, or whatever way I want? Even looking at the titles, sometimes we really come to know, okay, what the person is proceeding further with. Focused review. Did I really focus on the review that am I really looking for? Then what kind of questions are they? Well framed or not? Now this is also something that I need to understand and proceed further. So what is the well framed question of or the my research process? In other words, the question is, what is the framework of the entire review process? Did I define it? Now you see, when I was getting trained for something, then I realized it, okay, this is not, because the person who was teaching to me, he simply threw the papers and he said that no, this is not the way. I want you to frame the questions properly. You tell me what is your framework, give me the framework just in 5 words or 6 words, not more than that. And trust me, I was wondering myself how to proceed further. Later on, when I understood, okay, this is the process, that's how I understood it. So the framework is very much necessary for us to proceed further for a proper systematic review. How should I proceed further? Now here, state the questions in the review. Okay, whatever you're taking care of it, state the objectives of the review, which is more or less similar. However, you need to be very, very clear about it. Mention your framework like PICOS. Now we will see later on, especially in the medical side or the medicine angle, when I learned how they were taking care of it, I understood how much of time do they spend, and we will also see. So the framework is not just the PICOS, that is population, and then interventions, the comparisons, outcomes, or the results, or the systematic study design. You may proceed further with what we call it as the trends which are present. Number one, accuracy of your own research work. Effectiveness, that is also there, whether it is really going to be effective one or not, is the other one that I need to showcase in my review work properly. The questions for myself. Now, these are something, when I say myself, not for me, it is for each one of us when we are taking care of the systematic review. Can I answer the research question properly and with good reasoning and proofs? That's number one. Number two, did I present the measurable constructs properly in my research or not? If you have got doubt about your own constructs, which I see again, scholars asking, I don't know, I have done my ROL properly, but my constructs are not, should I proceed further or not? The other person is not going to answer you. It is you yourself who have to answer it very clearly, that yes, the measurable constructs, which I have taken care, are they properly presented from my side or not? If not, if you have doubt on your own this thing, go back and do the review of literature again and come back. Okay, now can I see the practical side of my research or not? Now who is going to be benefited from my research? So these are again 4 questions, and the next 3 questions would be, is there any relevance of my research or not? Okay, can it be useful for the policy makers, or would it be useful for the practical purposes or not? Or even if it is not for the practical purposes, maybe for the knowledge domain or maybe theoretical purposes, at least you should be able to come up with at at least one point wherein it differs from the rest of the review. It's not that something, and I'll showcase to you later on that definitely yes, there are ways in which you can do it, and how you're supposed to do it, you'll have to wait and then proceed further with it. So I think I'm going to end here. Let me come back with yet another part wherein I'm going to discuss more about the systematic reviews. Till then, thanks and take care. Bye.